So I just want to envision really what it is we're looking at the national level and what we imagine for this. Well, first off, what we imagine is that nationally, at scale, we will be putting out into the world character-driven, cross-sector leaders in the thousands in the future. And these are the folks that we need to take on the complex challenges that we face. Because when we look around the world, it's easy to be cynical, right? It's easy to look at things like the division in our political environment. It's easy to look at things like those experiencing homelessness, poverty, lack of access to quality education, and really get down. But the fact is that any one of these issues is not going to be solved by somebody in the public sector alone, the private sector alone, or the nonprofit sector alone. It's no longer the case that the government can come in and fix everybody's problems. Rather, these problems will be solved by leaders, like the folks around the table here today, cross-sector leaders who can leverage the public, private, nonprofit sector to take on the challenges that we face, to go out and do the hard work to fix these problems in our community. And so as we build out this program around the world in partnership with Evans and Selly and other universities across the country, what we're looking at is a national cohort of students that are studying very specifically in the location where their universities are, but connected in a national network, connected by passion. So a student that's passionate about issues related to poverty in Seattle can connect to a student that is at Arizona State University in Tempe, or at Georgia State in Atlanta, or in New York City at the City University of New York. A network where those students can connect with each other over internships and jobs and opportunities to go out and be entrepreneurial and collaborative on projects around the country. We envision a community of learning of scholars and staff members and folks from around the country who can come together on this idea of cross-sector collaboration, how it is that we solve for the most complex challenges that we face as a country. We envision at the Volcker Alliance catalyzing a lot of this through data and evaluation, by investing in that to really try to understand across borders, across states and universities, these things that traditionally define us. How might we define moving things in a better direction? How might we do that at the national level? So while we're here today having this conversation about an incredible program and an incredible organization here, the Next Generation Civic Leadership Corps, I want you to really have that context in mind of what we're trying to do nationally and around the country.